What up, beautiful people? This is DyanaRozay. Welcome to my channel. You saw the thumbnail, so you know exactly why you're here. We are talking reality TV. Go ahead, hit the like, subscribe, and your notification bell. Follow me on IG and TikTok at DyanaRozay, and follow me on Facebook at DyanaRozay Real Talk. Okay? Welcome, all my new subscribers, and thank you all for watching my videos and for rocking with me. Okay? I truly appreciate it. Y'all see this hat? This is my Cool in the Gang's celebration time hat, okay? And that is because we've gotten an announcement. Look, new season airs on April 8th of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let the countdown begin. And they are communicating it is OWN's #1 show. Everybody got dressed to the nines to show up. Well, Melody did for sure. Some people look like they could be a little bit relaxed, but let's see, Marceau and Maurice are wearing a three-piece suit. They got brooches and little pocket handkerchiefs. Kimmy looks amazing in the back there, but Melody really is doing the damn thing with her leg kicked out there. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Do y'all think they were all in the same room when they took this picture collectively, standing elbow to elbow? Or do y'all think that they just inserted them in, did a little, camera tricks? People do that. Let's take a look at Melody's IG just real quick because she did some video and I wanted to show you guys because I thought it was cute. Anyways, here she go. Look at her trying to make sure she keeps that slit closed. Only just a little, not too much, okay? But yeah, she said this is some behind the scenes. And then she tagged Jay Taylor, Troy Clinton. I don't know who these people are. Maybe they're her makeup artist and probably her designer for the dress. But look, Jay Taylor said, I'm so ready for Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is super cute. You guys let me know what y'all think about Melody's dress. Melody's mom retweeted it behind the scenes. Melody, Sheree, who else did something? We got Melody's mom again. I don't know who this person is, but she said, miss you, fam. Okay, and it's just her and the dress. Let's see who else had something to say. Let's go to Martell's and see what he had to say. There's only one. Let's go. And he is reposting Carlos King. And then check this out. He is reposting Micah. That is one of the Scott brothers. And he said, guess who's back? And then he actually, at the very bottom there, he hashtag Love and Marriage Huntsville. He took a picture of Destiny, took a picture of Stormy, and then he added Maurice, Kimmy, Destiny, Stormy, Marceau, Letitia. I don't know who else that is. I can't read it. It looks like Martell. And I don't know who the other person is. Sorry, little blind there. But that's what he had to say. Interesting. Let's go to the next person. Let's go to Tisha. Tisha posted what? This is boring. Let's get to the next one. Oh, okay. Hold on. She just reposted the show. She took it from, it looks like Kimmy's page. And that's it for Tisha. Let's see what Maurice had to say. I know somebody else had something more to say. Okay, he said, tell him we're coming. And then he took this little video. This is cute. So I asked you if you guys thought they were all in the same room because there is I don't know if I can pause it. Hold on, let me see if I can pause it. It looked like Tisha, Melody, and Kimmy were all in the same room. I can't pause it, but it appeared that they were all in the same room. You guys let me know what y'all think. They're professionals. They can definitely be all in the same room together. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always have to be a problem. However, we will see. Let me read you guys this exclusive article. I'm not reading all of it, but this exclusive article from Vibe magazine. Number one, they said that Melody, Sheree, Martell Holt, Kimmy, Maurice, Letitia, and Marceau will all be returning, and Tiffany and Lewis will be returning as well, ready to explore love as Black real estate professionals. Is Tiffany and Lewis in real estate? I don't believe so, but that was the original premise of the show. Black couples who were in real estate doing big things in North Huntsville. That was the original premise, and that's what they said they wanted to take it back to. So it says Huntsville's newest iteration, will focus on Black professionals as they attempt to navigate work and relationships throughout Huntsville. And then it goes on to say that they have 3 new personalities that will join the main cast, and that is Stormy Steele, her husband Courtney, and Tisha's cousin Kiki. So they are going to be moved up from friends of the show to full-time cast members. They did not mention Destiny, though. Destiny was originally a friend of the show, but they didn't say that she'll be returning as a friend of the show, not in this article. Let me just point that out. This is an exclusive that is being posted by a lot of the cast members, and Destiny's name was not mentioned, even though Micah said she'll be back. He didn't post his what would Wanda be to Micah? I don't know. Just an in-law, an in-law maybe. Interesting. And then it goes on to say that they're going to be celebrating 100 episodes. Okay. So Jamaica air horn for that. Okay. 100 episodes and then April 1st, they're going to have a special called Love and Marriage Huntsville celebrating 100 episodes. And yeah, that's cool. They gave kudos to Carlos for being the CEO and the show producer. And then it says that the first episode, this is important, first episode will premiere, and it's called A Halt and a Prayer, and it's going to follow Melody's return to help Kimmy. I wonder what that's going to be about. Melody comes out of seclusion to help Kimmy celebrate a milestone in her cancer journey. And then it goes on to say that Stormy and husband Courtney are going to have an emotional disagreement that will be a part of the first episode. And Martell reveals his new love interest, but still wants Melody to pray about their relationship. I wonder if that's going to be some sort of double play there. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, okay? Then it goes on to talk about the ratings. They said that Love and Marriage Huntsville is OWN's most watched TV series, and in 2002, it became Saturday night's #1 cable network. On Saturday night, Love and Marriage Huntsville made OWN TV #1 on all cable networks. Is that what they're saying? In particular with African American women within the age group of 25 to 54 first. That was their #1 demographic watching the show. Then their #2 demographic watching the show was 18 to 49. And their #3 demographic watching the show is 18 and older, 18 plus. In regards to non-sports cable network, they said African American persons, and I'm assuming that means however you identify African American persons, #1 group of people demo to watch was 25 to 54. The second demographic to watch was 18 to 49, and their third demographic to watch was between the ages 18 and up and 2 and up in households. That's a big deal, you guys. Second, they said that viewership overall basically went up for demographics between the age 25 and 54 and 18 and 49, and that there was a 22% jump in adults watching between the ages of 18 to 49. So 18 to 49, that's a group that's actually on social media. So they probably saw a lot of rah-rah and decided to increase the numbers by 22%. You guys let me know what y'all think about that in the comments, okay? That is interesting to me. Either way, like I said, 100 episodes. For those of you who know, you know, that is literally, that's a reason to celebrate. So congratulations to Melody and all of the cast, really, because this show came on, and I'm sure like it's the OWN network. Who's watching reality TV on OWN? For them to have made OWN #1, that's a big deal. So you guys let me know what y'all think in them comments, okay? Let's go to the next one, which is BAM. Did I bring that up? We are talking about Peter Thomas and what he had to say about Sheree Whitfield, you guys. This is interesting because if y'all didn't know, Peter Thomas, who I think 2 weeks ago was stepping out of the courthouse, he said that he had, what did he say? He said that he had just sat in front of a jury trial because there was a woman, a young lady, who accused Peter of being handsy, okay? And she accused him of some things. It happened last year, March 22nd, and Peter ended up going to court for it. And once he got to court, 12-member jury found Peter innocent. That young lady happened to have been Tammy Riviera's wife. If y'all remember Tammy Riviera, who was, I guess, Waka Flocka's common law wife, she was his girlfriend for several years, and now I think they have parted ways. Either way, she actually came out and spoke a word about it, and she said, "Listen, Peter Thomas was not well. He was drunk. There were witnesses that could testify to that. But her niece ended up losing the case. This is according to her, because she had a state appointed attorney. How that happened, I'm not sure. But she said that she refused to accept help from her and to get a real attorney. Peter Thomas is now saying, listen, I love Black women. That was an incident that, I'm going to put behind me, and I'm going to give Black women their flowers from this point forward, starting with, according to Peter, Sheree. This is what he had to say. Check it out.
In the crib and I'm cleaning, right? And I'm thinking, and Sheree Whitfield came to mind. All right. And I was explaining to one of my friends the reason why I love her so much. And I mean love with respect, not the disgusting way some of y'all think.
Disgusting way. I like his accent. Anyway, I was going to say Peter Thomas hangs with Sheree quite a bit. I've seen her like post pictures of Peter at her house.
Is that, when you're on camera and you're on these reality shows and you got to perform and you sign on, everybody sign on because they want to make money. And some people sign on because they want to be TV stars. And most of us that they choose to be on these shows, that we don't got it like that. We don't got it like that. That's why we're doing it in the first place. And Sheree, I didn't think she got it like that. Bob probably had it because, had a football contract and he went to Stanford and shit.
So it's now Peter counting Sheree's pockets. Now, when Sheree was on the last reunion, Sheree said, I am very blessed financially, that even though people are saying she couldn't pay her bills, she was like, I am very blessed. Of course I can pay my bills. Of course I pay my bills or I wouldn't be where I am today. But Peter calling her out like, Sheree ain't got it like that. Bob might have, but she doesn't.
But Sheree, she didn't get it like that. When they make fun of She by Sheree and they make fun of her house, Neverland, and all the shit that they say, let me tell you something. I'm so impressed by this woman because a lot of people wouldn't be able to take that kind of ridicule and survive.
That's a fact.
I see people that sign on for Housewife that commit suicide. Of course, they couldn't deal with it. People went to jail, all try to live a lifestyle, right?
People do go to jail. That's true too.
Sheree did the show. She did the best that she can. Then she went on hiatus. They didn't want her no more. And then they brought her back. And she probably take 10 years to finish her house.
I know that Peter thinks that this is a compliment, but it's really kind of like a dig. Oh my God.
But that woman finished her house and she did an incredible job. So Sheree, I know you don't know I'm doing this, but I just want to put it out there that I think you're an amazing person. I think you're relentless as hell. You're a Capricorn, and I love Capricorns.
Okay, so that was what Peter had to say. That was his compliment. That was him giving Sheree her flowers, talking about it took her 10 damn years to finish her house, but she finished her house. I said that too. I was like, listen, at the end of the day, I know a lot of people are like, well, it's in her mama's name. Well, her mama lives in Ohio. So whatever she finessed to get her mama to sign that house, it is what it is. Sheree lives in it. She said she had to do it. She said she did everything in that house at least twice to get it to what she wanted. But that is interesting. So I'm curious how this storyline is going to play out on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Martell introducing a new love interest. However, you know what I'm saying? asking Melody to pray over things. Yeah, whatever. We'll see. You guys let me know what y'all think about all of that in the comments, okay? Let's get to the next thing. This is one I wanted to share also. This was funny to me. I talked about this yesterday and I said, listen, Tisha up there talking about that she schedules things for Marceau. Someone actually said maybe Marceau is coming in at 4 a.m. from being at the club and that's how they do things. But actually, Marceau, and I don't know why I didn't say this yesterday because I damn sure saw it, but Marceau said, listen, that ain't me. I don't know who Tisha is with, but I ain't never had Tisha wake me up for nothing. He said that he didn't know that Tisha did any of this. He said, I have no idea. And that would be a problem, believe it or not. That might be a problem. Thank you for that. We have an argument now, basically saying Tisha's putting on like we all knew. So for those of you in the comments who were like, she's definitely putting on, good for you. I think I saw one comment that somebody said, I used to do that for my husband who has passed away. That's how she said it, her late husband. And she was like, I used to do it. So she probably did do it. Even Marceau says she ain't doing it. So just wanted to clear that up. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to talk about that Peter said was that he said something about people will do anything to stay in the limelight, whether it is, doing some illegal stuff that gets them put away, or he said because they can't keep up with the lifestyle or want the lifestyle so much that they end up, harming themselves. That is wild. I don't know who did that. That was a part of the Housewives franchise. I don't think I remember if that's the case. I don't remember it. But I do remember Mariah saying in her interview yesterday when she was asked, do you want to come back to reality TV? Because right now, everybody's like, she definitely should go on Real Housewives right now. Save that franchise because they need a little something extra. But what she ended up saying was, she'd never say never. However, she's afraid to because people will do anything on their rise to the top and they'll do anything on their fall back down to the bottom. And she got that right. We've seen that a gazillion and one times. So anywho, I wanted to just share that. That's a word, Mariah. You'll do anything on your rise to the top. Some people, and some people will do anything on their fall back to the bottom. Okay. So let me play you this last clip, you guys. This is of Chris Bassett. So this is still a topic, and I heard this video the other day and I wanted to share it. Chris Bassett and Giselle, y'all know everybody has been saying Giselle has a right to feel what she feels, and I 100% agree. Giselle has every right to feel what she feels. We all do. You walk into a room, if your intuition is telling you something's wrong, listen to your intuition. It may not be for you. Y'all see my dog back there? That's Houston deciding to be a part of the video. If you guys hear, or excuse me, if your intuition is telling you to not be in a certain place or whatever, or don't trust this certain person, then you shouldn't. That may not be the same for everybody. Two people can be in a room and I feel uncomfortable and the other one doesn't. But if I feel uncomfortable, that's God saying to me, you're not supposed to be there. And so I'm going to go. Okay. Either way, I don't think that that's up for debate. I think what was up for debate, the way I heard it, was what did he do to make you uncomfortable? It could have just been a feeling, but it was implied that there was something else going on. I can say that when they were on the reunion stage, and I believe Candace was asking, what did he do? Mia chimed in and said, he did something that was inappropriate. If y'all remember that, she said, he did something that was inappropriate. And Giselle quickly corrected her and said, no, not inappropriate. I felt uncomfortable. She actually corrected her in saying that. Good thing to do. However, Chris is releasing some new details that says something else may have happened. And I'm going to play that for you and then come back. Well, I ain't going to go anywhere. I'm still here. I'm going to be hitting this button. So let's hear what Chris had to say.
Well, I'm going to say one other thing that no one knows about. Well, Candace knows and a few other people now know. I got a very random anonymous DM in November from somebody. And again, we all get DMs from people and it's tough to decipher what's real, what's not. I did not believe this DM whatsoever. But it said, that there was a producer on our show that paid money to Giselle and Ashley to say at the reunion that when I was in that room with Giselle, I grabbed.
Okay, I had to basically cut that out, but that he grabbed himself. Okay, you know where, in the privates.
And that I actually said more to Ashley to try and get her to go to the hotel. Again, I didn't think anything of it. Leading up to the reunion, Giselle was doing several interviews to which she said, I'm not holding back. There's more to the story. I'm going to say everything. So now I'm starting to remember this DM, and I start to have some concerns. So the day of the reunion, usually the husbands, we don't have a call time till like 2 or 3 or later, but the ladies are there like 6 a.m. I go down there in the morning. I meet with some executives. I show them this DM. I say, listen, I don't believe this. I don't want to believe this. I just want to make you aware because I am concerned with some of the things that have been said leading up to the reunion. All of them assured me this is nothing. No way. There's no way this happened. We would have heard about this. Giselle loved the show too much. This cannot be real. I said, good. I'm glad you feel that way. Makes me feel better because I feel that way. And I really didn't think anything of it until we filmed the reunion. And I don't remember if they showed this or not. But as I'm talking to Giselle and trying to get her to explain what it actually was that I did, Ashley leans over and says, well, Giselle, was it maybe his posture or did he, like his body language? Did he say something? Pew, 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 pew. Red flags. And then at the end, at the very end of my conversation with Giselle, when the husbands were out there, Candace and I both asked her point blank, well, you said in your interviews that you were going to say it all. Is there more? You had more to say, but you haven't said it. Is there anything more to say? And she sat there, she's like, I got nothing right now.
Okay, so I don't know if this is going to continue in next season, but that is a big accusation. Him receiving a DM, it was anonymous, so he has no idea who it came from, and he also doesn't know. He said he didn't believe it when it actually was sent to him, but he did send it to the producers or brought it to the producers' attention prior to filming the reunion. He went to the producers and said, yo, this is what I got. Is this mess about to play out on this stage? And they said, oh my God, no, could not be, can't be possible. But I thought it was interesting because when Mia chimed in and said he did something inappropriate, at first I was like, why is Mia talking? What the hell is that about? But when Giselle quickly corrected her to say, I never said inappropriate, I said, I was uncomfortable. That was one thing. But Giselle did attach her story to Ashley's story. And what he said, which we didn't see on camera, was that Ashley said, did he, was it his posture? Was it his body language? What was it, Giselle? And then they cut that part out. So we got to be careful. Sometimes these people on the show is wild, but they cut that part out. Chris said it absolutely happened, and that prior to the scene even ending and the men leaving the stage, Candace and Chris said to Giselle, is there anything more you want to say about it? And she said, not right now. Not right now. I don't have anything else to say, just not right now. But just so we I want to jog your memory on this. Giselle said, I would have never shared what happened to me, because y'all remember she said she told Robin immediately after she left, which I don't care that she told Robin. I think that's great that she told Robin. If you ever have a situation like that, tell as many people as you can to make sure, girl, am I crazy? That's what women do. That's what everybody does. But Robin said, listen, I don't think you should say anything to Candace about it. From what you said, I would just let that pass, whatever. She was like, I know both of you. I don't think that that's something Chris would do. Doesn't mean that he wouldn't. Just, I don't think that's something you should do. And she said she held on to it for 5 months, didn't say a thing until Ashley brought up her Chris story. And then Ashley's friend had a Chris story. Both debunked. Candace ended up apologizing to Candace like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I didn't realize that was the case, because she was making it out like Chris sent me a message, which he just, I guess, responded to a picture. So he posted in the comments under the picture, you guys should have came to the W. She posted a picture at 2 in the morning. He said that. And then we later found out he was a manager at the W. And then Candace made, or not Candace, excuse me, Ashley made the comment about Chris committing an essay, basically rubbing or grabbing someone's, you know what, parts when she was walking past. And then when the camera showed it, he didn't do that. Mia said the same mess. Oh, he was staring at me and I could tell he was staring me down like he wanted me. Camera showed it, didn't happen. Mia ended up apologizing. Ashley's friend did not apologize, though. She said that she believes it was camera tricks. But you guys, let me know what y'all think about this new information. It looks like Chris is just trying to clear his name altogether. But y'all let me know what y'all think about all of that in the comments, okay? As well as everything else we talked about in the video. Like it, subscribe, hit your notification bell, and I will see you all on the next one.